I think that might be the first time a character's ever actually used it. Can't say I know for certain. Despite how I mean, even I have my limits when it comes to useless knowledge. Trust me on that one, okay? I like to think I know a lot about just about everything I care about, and that's mostly because I do. Treat me with more respect. My useless knowledge is far more interesting than you give it credit for. Despite not having any magic whatsoever anymore, Shantae is still more than capable of murdering people just by using her hair as a crude whip, which is just 9 styles of awesome wrapped into one. Let there be no doubt of that. Ah, it's really coming along. I'm tearing up here. Hold it right there, Ammo Baron. No one weaponizes the elderly on my watch. Now, if that's not on your top 10 best quotes in video game history list, I honestly don't think I can associate with you, because that is amazing. Stay out of trouble. I promise you absolutely nothing. We've got a game to go on here, an adventure to have. I promise, Uncle. Shantae, stop being so flippin' adorable. What are you talking about? Don't get cute. Aw, but she's so good at it. No good. With the implication being that, apparently, Risky Boots just kinda either dragged or pushed a bathtub with a fully naked Shantae halfway across town, and nobody seemed to be interested in that sight, apparently. I don't know. Guess it's the Lady Godiva thing. I just add whipping. Oh yeah, I forgot. Butt Wiggle is still here. Here. This is the bathhouse. Sometimes I drink the water. See, I had to make special notes to show that dialogue off. Because what the actual hell. Anyway, now if we go in here, we'll find the Squidsmith. Or as I like to refer to her, Ivy from Soul Calibur, basically. Just don't ruin this card like you did the last one. I nibble when I'm nervous. Aw, so cute. I can't get over it. And even just chewed on up of a library card like a frightened hamster. For some reason their face kind of reminds me of Bender from Futurama, and I don't know why. And also, this is an accurate representation of how I see all children. Just pretty much the worst. And not actually flesh. What with the whole Shantae being able to eat them too thing, so let's just go with that. And also, that's adorable! Stop being so cute! Repetitive high-stress music. I could use a change of scenery. There you go! If you think of a good vacation spot, please let me know. Meanwhile, I'll go cry in a corner. Poor guy. I sympathize with you greatly. I am also known for my crying in corners. Wonder if this means anything. This rock. This completely suspicious rock that I can't break. I'm sure that won't be involved in anything in the future. And maybe my voice can crack a couple hundred more times. I'm 23 years old! Can it stop with the voice cracking? Oh my goodness. Oh wait, I just realized. Scarecrows, Green Goblin. Wow, you're a combination of the Scarecrow and Green Goblin. Mix in a little DC, a little bit of Marvel, and here's what you get. Something stupid. Then again, I do have to admit, pumpkins and scarecrows go together a whole lot better than goblins and scarecrows. At least, you know, a scarecrow would guard over plants, which would probably equal a pumpkin, as is the point of a scarecrow. What a goblin is doing with pumpkins, I haven't the slightest idea. And I always find ways to bring in weird topics of discussion as I play video games. I can't help but notice. Oh, Sky, this is your entire nest egg. You collected 100 monies, which is what this currency is called, which is amazing. Try to stay out of mischief. I promise to stay out of all forms of mischief. I shall merely go on some gallivanting. You know, perhaps some shenanigans, but definitely no mischief. I can promise you that. Whoop, okay. Almost fell off a cliff. Whoopsie doodles. That's not something we want. Another meat chunklet. That'll come in handy. Oh no, not this time. I make a solemn vow to not be attacked by your stupid... Alright, fine, I got attacked. Great. So there goes that wonderful little idea. That little dream of mine that will never come to fruition. And it has yellow letters, so you know it's important. Oh, hey-oh! Didn't realize that was a hole. A pool with no water. Such a shame. I'm sure you two won't be part of one of the most blatant fan-servicey moments I've ever seen in my life. Really desperately like to not land in the pile of spit. It's kind of destiny! Gross. Hey, girl, you got the water turned on. Shantae, please tell them no. Let's all hit the pool. Or don't. You said it, girlfriend. Fan service! Oh, God. Personally, I suggest just jumping over as many of the tombstones as you possibly can, and you'll generally probably be okay. Hello! Hey. Do not care for these fellows one bit. Oh, I think we just might be... Yep! It's the smoochy, weird golem peoples! Luckily, they're very incompetent and kill themselves pretty quickly. So, there you go. We've got tongues, we've got grabby, gropey hands, and now we've got pretty much the most unsubtle of all, these dudes. Take into consideration who the characters are, and their general appearance, and this whole place, I'm just gonna flat out say it, I'm not gonna dance around the issue. The whole place looks and feels a little molesty, I guess is the nicest word I could possibly come up with. Played it. And, you know, of course I've played Castlevania Judgment, but that's not really a good foundation to form an opinion on the Castlevania series. So, I'll pay that one no mind. As far as I'm aware, it's pretty much just like any other series you'd pretty much expect in this day and age. You know, there's some good games, there's some games. Only a couple anyone would call bad. And if I recall correctly, it's a part of Konami, which means they've pretty much all but entirely abandoned making video games in all aspects to just focus on pachinko machines. Oh yeah, that's right, I saw it! It was called, like, Castlevania, like, Erotic Violence? Like, what the actual hell? Seriously, Konami, what are you doing? Hold up now, look at you, daughter! I swear, you were just in diapers and pigtails yesterday. Lay off the marshmallow spread, girl, you're getting plump as a partridge. And don't embarrass our little girl. She's just puffing up to attract a mate. They like birds, is that established? Oh, I think it's working. Woohoo! I'm dressed like a space princess. Can we talk this over now? Oh, he's so cute. So, don't try to risk it. Don't try to rush things. Just wait for them to turn their heads around, and you'll be able to get by. Waiting an extra 2 or 3 seconds isn't gonna kill you. Unless somebody puts a gun to your head and says, do this thing in Shantae, in the Pirate's Curse, in, like, 3 seconds, or I shoot you. In which case, then, yeah, go nuts. Go for the high score, but, yeah, I feel like you have much bigger problems than that at that point, so, hey, look, a statue of their princess. I suffer from an affliction known as secondhand embarrassment, where I feel all embarrassment that is projected onto a fictional character, or in real life, too, honestly. So, this is really painful. Let's see here. Hello? Okay, yep, good. Got attacked by a rat. That's fun. That's always good in times. Good enough. I see you found my blade as well. Wish I'd had that earlier. I had to spill the innards of a certain incompetent chieftain. Now that's an adorable pose. Okay. And I like using the hat, even when it's, like, not necessary to use the hat. I don't know. I just think it's a cute animation. I mean, that's pretty much everything Shantae does. She's just kind of made out of adorable tonium. That's pretty much her base element. There's pretty much no denying that. Anybody who says otherwise is a filthy liar, or is just purely dead inside. Huh. There should be one more. No problem. Just describe what you remember. Well, in my dreams, she comes and goes. She's brilliant and smart, and I want to be just like her. She's my very best friend in all the world, but whenever I reach out, I always manage to... To what? I don't know, something always goes wrong. I upset her somehow. I just want to tell her how important her friendship is, and I try to grab on, but she runs away. Then I wake up, and I'm right back here. Wow. Alright, I'll concede, I'll give you back a few points. You're not that terrible of a friend, you just kind of have trouble socializing, I guess. To the next room, otherwise you'll have to redo all that. I don't suppose the walls are back. Okay, they're still there. Okay, never mind, you don't actually have to do that. For some reason, I thought it was a good idea to stop running. No. As long as you can run, always run. Why am I so bad at life, guys? Just in general, I don't understand how one person could be so incompetent at something that is not that difficult. I can only hear this as like, hey, yeah, yeah. Yes, we should go get Magic Person. No reason they should just be for ladies anymore. Am I right, Faye? Fellas, don't leave. Fellas, come back! Fajanga! It's barely any difference. It's Branson. Shout your battle cry. I gained the advantage! Now then. Aw, your adventures sound kind of cooler than mine. They are! And I'm also an excellent role model. I'm not, on account of my bad temper and outlandish outfit. Okay, I've got a lot to say about this throwaway line. First and foremost, y'all looking at Branson over there? Seriously, professional wrestlers wear more than this dude. The outfit? And yeah, sure, maybe you've got a bit of a temper here and there, but I gotta say, you're definitely a good role model as far as general heroics deeds go. I don't know. I think Shantae just kind of... I mean, we've obviously seen in previous games that she kind of has a bit of an inferiority complex. Very, very keen on doubting her abilities. So I think that's just sort of another example of it. Ultimately, I say that she is, in fact, a great hero, and a pretty good role model, too.